Hello, 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 wonder people. This is Dr. Nicole. We are back. It is Saturday Sound Off. So remember, listen, first things first, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard as we continue through your weekend. For some of you, you are well into your weekend and headed into Sunday. Others of you may not see this until tomorrow. But for those of you that are right smack dab in the middle of it with me, welcome aboard. I'm Dr. Nicole, your guide at the side, your partner in possibility, your positivity champion. Listen, I am your rise and ride, and I am delighted to be with you. So now that you know who I am, let me tell you where you've landed. So, this is Practicing Positivity, the studio. This is our shared learning lab where we together build an ongoing practice of nurturing what gives energy, vitality, and zest for the LIFE. Now, here in the studio, what that stands for: L, love. I stands for inspiration and an expansive imagination. F stands for freedom and faithfulness to that which we came into this life, into this moment to pursue, to contribute, where we came to leave an imprint on something, a faithfulness to the purpose for which we were born, or to which we've dedicated ourselves to, or frankly, and more simply, just to that which we have chosen at this time, all wrapped up, taken together, shaken down, running over to create an extraordinary, exceptional experience of what we call life. So now that you know where you've landed, who I am, listen, today is Saturday Sound Off. So, what we want to do here is just take a moment. This is, we have a normal magic formula to this particular time in the studio. This is our 100-day journey. And as we are continuing to explore this 100-day journey, here's something that has caught my attention for this Saturday Sound Off conversation. It's from Dr. Maya Angelou. And as I was preparing for today, the thing that really stood out for me was this very simple quote that kind of put a nice wrapping paper around an experience that I had yesterday. So here's the quote: ask for what you want and be prepared to get it. Or ask for what you want, and a little Napoleon reprise: be prepared to receive it. Ask for what you want and be prepared to receive it. Earlier this week, actually yesterday, uh, I was actually just riding somewhere, going en route to actually an appointment with my spouse. And as we were riding, we were just kind of going back and forth, and I had my positivity powered hat on, and I'm on this positivity journey, this 100-day journey. So, I was feeling all of the wondrous things that come with committing and wearing the uniform of some new covenant that we've made. So I was feeling very confident. And as some would say, as my elders used to say, I was feeling kind of fresh. I was feeling a little bit like, I got this in hand. And we got into a conversation, and I started to get a little bit, I wasn't frustrated. I actually had just this wave of emotion come over me: sadness, overwhelm, and I couldn't really shake it. And it was a very deep feeling. And so, as my spouse kept speaking and speaking and began speaking wonderful, encouraging, life giving words in that moment, I really I noticed something about myself. that I started defending that sinking feeling and started accusing my spouse of toxic positivity and why can't you hear what I'm saying? And I said, this is how I feel. And here you go telling me how wonderful the world is and how I should be so grateful for the time that I'm in and all of the things that our ancestors had done to allow me to be here at this place and this time and to have access to so many wonderful things. And on and on and on. And I was just getting, I mean, sometimes they say, listen, when you're already digging a hole, just listen, throw the shovel away. At least you can stop digging. Not me. Oh, I was going for it. I was going for it. And I was just laying my spells out. I was like, who are you to be telling me? Still had my positivity powered hat on, by the way. And as I started to think about today, what I love about Dr. Maya's quote, ask for what you want and be prepared to receive it. And as my mother would say, if you've been living right, you're going to receive what you want when you really need it. And as I was kind of defending this sinking feeling, this feeling of being overrun by these really negative emotions, and I just kind of had to take a pause and I literally laughed out loud because this 100-day journey, it's been it's a daily request for me to take myself into take a running cannonball dive into these positive emotions of joy or contentment or curiosity or gratitude, grace, I would add, peace. But in that moment when I really needed it, sometimes, life will give you a nudge. And my spouse was giving me a healthy push into, remember, I said that running cannonball dive and deposit. I needed a little push and I needed a healthy push to get there. And after I kind of laughed at myself and was able to recognize, yes, I have asked. My practice is a daily request. It's a daily commitment and it's a daily declaration of positivity, to be a channel of positivity, to be a journey woman in the realm of positivity, to be a student of positivity, to be a disciple of these positive emotions, to be insatiably curious about these positive emotions and what they can open for me in the moment. So when I could humble myself and simply get a hold of myself and say, okay, wait a minute. I've asked. I've asked for what I want. I want to be living in this experience of being able to not deny hard truths or difficult emotions or things that, you know, they just simply don't make sense. And you feel, in my case, the frustration of that, the longing of that, the grief and the loss of it, whatever it is for you and whatever your moment is. But see, I asked about this positivity thing. I asked for this positivity to open itself up to me and to go to work in me and on me, through me and around me. And so I recognized in that moment I wasn't prepared to receive it. So I wasn't prepared to get it. I wasn't prepared to have it open itself up to me and for me to invite it in that particular moment. Now, here's the good news. Here's the good news, fam. Here's the good news, positivity champions. Because I was able to catch it soon enough, I could say, hey, wait a minute. I asked for this. I asked for the healthy nudge. I asked. And so, because I recognized in that moment, I was able to take that little bit of a pause and thank God for my strength of humor, could laugh at myself and say, hey, wait a minute, I asked for this. I asked for this encouragement from my spouse. I asked for the healthy nudge from my spouse. I asked for my spouse to kind of get some energetic, some divine dawn and clean my glasses for me so that I could see something else other than that moment of despair. And because I asked, I was able to, in that moment, I was able to remember my own request and I could let it in. So here's what I am going to suggest as we are moving through this Saturday with some real velocity. I want to put this back up for you. I'm going to suggest write it down, and I'm going to suggest that you take some time with this and see what it opens up for you. Ask for what you want and be prepared to receive it when it comes knocking at your door. Open the door. Even if you've left it outside knocking on your door for a few minutes. You know how sometimes when you're in the house and somebody comes to your door that you're not expecting, or you don't know who it is, or somebody's coming to sell something at your door and you just kind of leave them out there. Even when you've kind of left that invitation to humor, curiosity, joy, gratitude, even when you've left it at the door knocking for a few minutes, it's okay. You can let it in. So be prepared to receive what it is that you're asking about. So, as you are thinking about going forward, here's what I am going to leave you with by way of a positivity practice. You all know how we do. We have a little formula here, right? A little bit of insight, a little bit of something to practice, and a little bit of the power of that pause. So, here's what I'm going to suggest that you think about. How might I prepare to receive the thing that I've asked for? Here I said what I want, but I want you to really dial it in. How might I prepare to receive what I've asked for? If you're on this practicing positivity 100-day journey, what are you asking for? More joy, a greater sense of curiosity and openness to life, humor and fun, enjoyment, delight, a sense of grace and gratitude, being able to experience the awe of life, the awesomeness of life. What is it that you're asking for? That's the first thing that I'm going to ask that you spend a little time with. How might I prepare to receive what I'm asking for? So the first, or the precursor to this question is, what am I asking for? What is it that I'm actually asking for? And as I think about what it is that I'm asking for, then I want you to think about, gosh, how do I prepare to receive? So when it shows up for me, how do I let it in? How might I? And for my folks that are on this 100-day journey, and you know, you're not going to come back. You're not going to complete this 100-day journey. You're not going to return home the same. Yet for those travelers with me, I want you to think about this. Not only how might I prepare, let me just get two or three of them down. How might I prepare to receive what I'm asking for? If I'm doing the work, how might I prepare to receive it when the fruit of my labor actually begins to shoot up through the ground, or that fruit starts to form on the branch of the tree that I've been watering over and over, and I've been fertilizing, and I've been making sure that it's protected from the pests and the elements. And so when that fruit starts to form, how am I going to make sure I'm prepared to receive it, to enjoy it? So I'm going to pipe down. I just want to give you 30 seconds. Just take 30 seconds. Grab that something to write with. Pull in something to write on. And really let yourself explore this question. Holy cow, what is it that I'm asking for? First of all, how might I prepare to receive it when it shows up to meet me? How will I welcome it in so that it doesn't I don't allow it to inadvertently pass me by. Oh, y'all know I still got more to say to you about this, but I promised you 30 seconds, so I'm going to let you have the 30 seconds. And y'all know YouTube 30 seconds is really like 5 seconds. So look here. So as you think about this question, we're preparing for Sunday Fun Day tomorrow. That's where we take a look, panoramic view of the week, nestled inside of our intentions that we've set for the year. And what's the work that we have already carved out for the month? We're going to take a look at this week, and this is a particularly pertinent question. How might I prepare to receive what it is that I'm asking for? So as you look at all of the labors that you're going to put into the week, attach this question as a part of your preparation for your Sunday Fun Day tomorrow. And how will I make sure that I prepare to receive what it is that I want, to receive what it is that I'm working for? So we'll have a little bit of a continuation of this conversation, I'm sure, tomorrow. But for now, I just want to say thank you for coming into this Saturday Sound Off, a conversation worth having. And as you move into this week, let's go ahead and remember, this is a time that out of everything that can show up, that can throw us off of our game, this is a moment when you're putting so much effort in to be looking actively, having your head, your attention on swivel for the fruit of your labor. How will you welcome it in? So that said, I'm over my time. Y'all know I'm still working on that 10 minutes, but bear with me. Hey, remember to like, subscribe, and share. If this conversation has mattered to you, hey, share Practicing Positivity, the 100-day journey with someone who might be interested, someone who might be, this might be just the healing balm, just the medicine, just the little, the little sun, what is it? When I was growing up, it's Noxema that you used to rub on your skin if you were starting to get a sunburn. Just might be the thing, just might be the perfect thing for them. Hey, share it with them. And also remember, hey, see something, say something. When you see somebody doing something great, let them know. Hey, you always know where you can find me, tgcconsultinginc.com. Or, of course, you can come here to Practicing Positivity, the studio. I will be here on YouTube. Looking forward to spending more time with you as we explore and unpack all of the wondrous things that can be revealed and are being revealed in this exploration and journey into positivity. So for tools, prompts, practices to up level your positivity game, to keep your positivity fires burning bright, hey, sign up at the URL, the web address that you see on your screen. And with that, my friends, will let you go. I will see you tomorrow for Sunday Fun Day, and have a great rest of your weekend. See you back tomorrow. We're on day 20. All right, positivity champions, be well. I look forward to seeing you soon. You always get extra points for dancing it out. See you tomorrow.